Welcome to our RCC Horticulture Career College Spring 2017 graduation. My name is Mark Kinlaw, and I'm president here at the college, and we welcome you to our campus, and I want to congratulate our graduates, and we'll certainly be recognizing you in just a few minutes. I also want to thank family members and friends that are here that support our students, because without that support, it's very difficult for them to be as successful as they are. I also want to thank our faculty and staff that have worked with our students to get them to this point, and I really appreciate the work that you do each and every day to serve our students. I also want to thank our partners that helped to make this program possible. The Big Apple Farm Supply, Lowe's Home Improvements of Reidsville, the North Carolina Division of Vocational Rehabilitation Services, the Rockingham County Beekeepers Association, and our former employee of ours, Tommy Jones, is the president of that organization, and Wright Dairy of Reidsville. Without those partnerships, then this program and this opportunity for our students would not be possible. So thank you for being here, and sit back and enjoy our graduation ceremony. Thank you.
Will you join me now for a moment of reverent silence? Gracious God, as we gather today to recognize the students who have completed their study in the Career College program, we give thanks that they chose to pursue this pathway. And we also give thanks for those who have taught and led them. May our graduates take what they have learned so that they will improve themselves and contribute well to the lives of others, using the gifts and the talents that have been enhanced by those who have taught and led. With our graduates, go with and be with them in all that they pursue. Amen.
Good afternoon. I'm going to back off of this because I can talk loud enough and I don't want to scare you. It is a pleasure and an honor to have been invited to participate in the Career College graduation on behalf of vocational rehabilitation. And I'm Lakeista Knox. I'm one of the vocational counselors at our office. I'm one of two, and I have the transition caseload where I work with all 4 high schools in Rockingham County in working on transitional services, as well as young DD population as well throughout the county. As a community partner, it's moments like this that solidifies the hard work, countless meetings, and the collaboration leading to this day. I want to start my comments with a quote from Arthur Ashe: "To achieve greatness, start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can." To the graduates, you have accomplished something today that should truly make you proud. You decided by taking the first step and giving yourself the opportunity to learn a skill that can and will lead to not only employment, but a career. You have accomplished something that some, if not all of you, may have thought was impossible until you enrolled in this program. Like most of us, it takes a village, and in this case, staff and faculty from RCC who truly invested and believed that this program was a need for adults who are transitioning and who have transitioned from high school. It took the support of your family, RCC staff, other partners, and most importantly, you, the graduates, to invest in, commit, and believe in the possibilities for this program to be successful. I am proud to witness the second cohort of graduates who can now share their experiences of the impact this program has had. This is a celebratory moment when most statistics may have questioned your ability to be successful in post-secondary training, but you did it. Continue to set goals to gain opportunities to be productive and important and independent citizens in Rockingham County. As you embark on this next phase on your journey, whether it's gaining employment or continuing with post-secondary training, here at RCC, I want to leave you with a quote from Helen Keller on having a vision. "The only thing worse than being blind is having sight but no vision." And that speaks volumes, especially when you're an individual who has overcome so many barriers to get where you are today. Thank you and congratulations, graduates.
Members of the graduating career class, congratulations. I cannot stress enough how proud I am of each one of you for attending and completing this program. In thinking about what I wanted to say today, I realized something really important about career college. And here's what I realized. The name of this program says it all, career college. There are a lot of reasons for getting an education. In my opinion, employment is the most important reason to get an education. There are lots of benefits from an education, but is any benefit more important than employment? A job or a career means freedom and independence. It may take you 20 years to get an education, but after that, you have about 60 years of work in front of you. A career is the single most beneficial thing that you can gain from any education. Employment, the opportunity to be in financial control of your life, the opportunity to continue to grow, to contribute to your community, and to set your living standards and earn the ability to pay for it. This program is designed to do exactly that, help you develop the skills and knowledge needed to get started on a career. This is not true for every post-secondary educational program. I am a perfect example of this. My undergraduate degree in English did not get me started in my career. I found a job after graduation, but I found that job almost in spite of my degree, not because of it. And I went back to school for a teaching license because I knew I could turn that license into a career. My teaching license opened doors for me that my undergraduate degree did not. Rockingham County Community College offers multiple opportunities for gaining an education that lead directly to employment. This program is just one of the many terrific opportunities that are available on this campus. As the transition specialist for the school system, I cannot say enough about the excellent educational opportunities that are available here. And these certifications and programs greatly improve your ability to get started on a career. I also cannot say enough good things about our partnership with vocational rehabilitation. This resource is often overlooked despite our best efforts to encourage students to complete the steps necessary to receive these services. And these services often make a huge difference in finding employment. In partnership, Rockingham County Schools, Vocational Rehabilitation, and Rockingham Community College will continue to work together to improve educational and employment outcomes for our students. And my hope is that I will return each year for this graduation, and when I look out over the graduating class, I will see more and more students. So congratulations, Career College of 2017. I'm really proud of you.
Good afternoon. I too would like to congratulate these students for a fine job that they've done. But most importantly, I'd like to commend the parents, the grandparents, and those other adults and family members that had an integral part in raising these young people. I almost said children, but I realize they are young adults. So give yourselves a hand. We learned a lot of things in the employability skills and in the math and the reading. And what I tell them is, you come to school to learn. You want to learn how to take care of yourself because you want a job and a career so that you can leave home and be able to fend for yourselves. And having said that, you know, there are always obstacles. But what I tell them and what they know is, we don't make excuses, we make improvements. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Jennifer Altizer. I'm the horticulture instructor for the Career College program. First, I want to thank everybody for coming. This is a really special day, and I'm glad that you could be here. I want to talk to you a little bit about what this class does. It's a 12-week class, and we spend 16 hours every week together. That's a lot of time to be with me. So, good job, guys. I mean, you know, you did a good job. About half of that time we spend in the classroom, and we learn everything that they need to know how to grow a plant, how to troubleshoot it. Well, I mean, what is wrong with it? What can I do to fix it? We spend a lot of time learning about the reproductive system of a plant. I mean, they learn everything that they need to know. About the second half of this course is the fun stuff. We get to go outside and do some landscaping on the campus. We have a big, beautiful campus here, and there are a lot of opportunities to show them a lot of different things. We took a couple of field trips. Our first one was to Lowe's Home Improvement, and we kind of wandered around the store, and we went through the garden center, and we talked to a lot of people. Apparently, everybody loves working for Lowe's Home Improvement because everybody that we talked to said they loved their job. And so we got a little suspicious. We went to the customer service desk and asked for somebody that had been there for more than 10 years. And we went and talked to him, and he loves his job too. So, yeah, Lowe's is a good place to work, apparently. The second place we went to was Big Apple Farm Supply. They are located in Reedsville, and I deal a lot with Big Apple. I work full-time on the maintenance department here at RCC, so I get to, spend a lot of time with our vendors out in the community. And we got the full tour of Big Apple from Abby Wright. She is a former student of RCC. And then we learned the history of Big Apple from Tommy Apple himself. That was really interesting. They've been there for a long time. Our second field trip, we went to Wright Dairy, and you might wonder why a bunch of horticulture students are going to a dairy farm. Well, some of the best fertilizer there is cow manure. So we went to see where it comes from. It was fun. We got to milk the cows by hand. We got to see the baby cows. We got the full tour. And our tour guide that day was Abby Wright as well. And she is a former student of RCC. I will say that again. She's wonderful. One of the most fun things we get to do in class is we drive our heavy equipment. My students got to drive our big tractor. They drove our little tractor, and they learned how to drive a zero-turn lawnmower. I love doing that stuff, and I'm sure that they had a lot of fun doing that too. We did a lot of weeding on campus, pruning crepe myrtles. We planted some bulbs, and we planted a small pollinator garden at the front entrance. It does take a village to do something like this, and I have 5 guest speakers that came and talked to the class. I want to thank them. The first was Tommy Jones. He is the president of the Rockingham County Beekeepers Association. We learned a lot about honeybees, and I have a question for my students. Are honeybees important to us? Yes. Yes. Our second speaker was Wayne Norwood. He is on the maintenance department. He's in the maintenance department here at RCC. He's been here for 25 years. And he's been doing this for a long time. He did this before he came to RCC. He has a lot of information. I've learned a lot from Wayne, and he came and talked to my students. It was wonderful. I think they had a good time. Didn't y'all have a good time? Jeff Knight is the director of physical plant here at RCC. I asked him to come talk to my students because he's been doing this he's been here for 20 years. He's been doing this kind of thing for a long time, and he's also in a position where he knows what RCC looks for in the people that they hire for their groundskeeping positions. So I wanted his opinion. I wanted them to be able to ask him questions. And I've also learned a lot from Jeff as well. He knows a lot of stuff, and I knew that it would be a good time if he came and talked to the students. He did a good job. Ms. Joy Chappell, she is the Director of Human Resources here at RCC. She came and talked to us about soft skills, and I actually learned a lot from that as well. And finally, Brad Overby. He is the lead horticulture instructor here at RCC. He was my instructor when I went through this program. I've learned a lot from him, and he came and talked to us about grafting. I learned a lot in that session as well. Earlier this week, Career College had their plant sale. They made a lot of money that got put right back into this program to buy supplies for the next Career College class. I have a few things I'd like to say to my students. When class first started, everybody was really quiet. Nobody talked to me. Nobody talked to each other, except for Thomas. Thomas is not quiet at all. He has been a joy. Thomas, you are incredibly smart, and I do expect to see you in another program here at RCC very soon. I expect it. I want it to happen. Good luck finding your giraffe tree. And I have a homework assignment for you. At least once a month, I want you to get on YouTube, and I want you to look up Paul Harvey's "So God Made a Farmer." And when you listen to it, I want you to think about me, because I will think about you every time I hear it. Amanda, you were so quiet. You were the one that was quiet for the longest time. And I am so thankful that you finally felt comfortable enough with us that I can hear you laugh and you talk to us. I'm really proud of you. Amber. Amber received the Outstanding Career College Student Award this week. I will think about you every time I pull a bloom off a flower. Don't be so hard on yourself. You do not have reason to be hard on yourself. You are fantastic. Izelia. I have had Izelia for both of my career college classes. Career college will not be the same without you. You are an incredibly sweet young lady. But I know that your grandma lives right around the corner from me, so I know I'll see you again. Ashton, you are one of the most polite young men I have ever met. My last career college class, I had another very polite young man, and his name was Isaiah Graves. And I found out that y'all are related. It makes sense to me. I love to hear you talk about sports, Ashton. You're so knowledgeable. The only thing I know about sports is that the Patriots are awesome. Sandra and Misty. Sandra and Misty are my afternoon students. They don't come to the morning class, so Ms. Quartz was not able to get to know them. They were both a great help to me and to the other students. Sandra, you're always in a wonderful mood. I have never seen you in a bad mood. You bring wisdom, compassion, and understanding to the class, and I thank you for that. I'm trying real hard, guys. I'm trying real hard to keep it together. Misty, you have one of the biggest hearts of anybody that I have ever met. Do y'all remember when class first started, I said that you have to have the passion, you have to have the drive to make our landscape beautiful, to make those flowers grow. To be able to do this job, you have to have that passion. Do you remember me saying that? Misty, you have that passion. I can see it. Don't doubt yourself. It's there. This is to all my students. Thank you for taking this class. Thank you for spending 16 hours a week with me. I'm going to miss you so much. Thank you for being patient with me. Sometimes I feel like I'm floundering. I'm still a new instructor. I feel like I'm floundering sometimes, and I have to gather myself together for them. And I want you to know I'm not perfect. Nobody is. But you need to remember that nobody's perfect. Nobody. And thank you for not giving up. We went over a ton of information, a lot. And that was on top of what you had to learn in Ms. Court's class, basic skills and HRD. You could have given up. It was not easy. I know it wasn't. I have very high expectations for my students. I told them I will not accept anything below a 70. I just won't. And nobody made below, I think it was a 93 was the lowest grade on their final exam. All right, I'm going to try to get through this last part, and then I'll be done, okay? Finally, I am so incredibly proud of each and every one of you. You did it. You earned the certificates that you will be given today. You earned them. And you earned my utmost respect. I will always be here if you need me. And I mean that. Every one of you has my phone number. I want you to use it, okay? I want to answer from everybody. Yes. And that's all I have except congratulations. I am so proud of you.
Hello. I just want to say thank you to all of you that came here to RCC and to experience us graduating and achieve. The last time that I had my last graduation, I was a 5th grader. And I just feel like, now, I just want to say to Miss Altizer and Miss Cox, I want to say thank you so much for the bottom of my heart. Because like, a lot of times I can be hard, strict with myself. I expect to get a 90. Like what you said, a 70. To expect, I don't expect that from me. And another thing, from all of my life, I am special needs. I am special needs, and what I am dealing with right now, it is hard to accept myself, that who I am, that God made me, because it's been a long me because I'm kind of different. I know this a very long time. When I was little, I knew something was different about me from the regular, and I just want to say thank you so much for the bottom of my heart.
My name is Azalea Lynn, and I just want to say that I'm glad to be here, glad that I got the opportunity to be in this class, and I'm going to miss all of them. I had so much fun. I remember when I was in high school, I was picked on all the time, and it was hard for me to it was hard for me to talk to people and open up to people. So when I got in this class, I felt accepted and I felt like I could be myself, because I used to feel like I couldn't be myself, and I felt like everybody would judge me like they did in high school or in middle school. Because I don't know whether they were jealous, but I don't know, but I was always picked on and teased, and I just didn't know how to talk to people. I lost my self-confidence and my self-esteem, but ever since I came to this class, someone told me to come to this class, I would love. It was Miss Adrian Bowman. She was the best person I ever met, because she told me if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have never, thought of doing this class. But I'm so grateful that I got the opportunity to do this class, because it changed me and it made me a better person. It made me feel like I could be somebody and belong. And that's all I wanted to say, is that I love this class, and I'm going to miss all of them. I loved all of them. And that's all I want to say.
Wow, I am so proud of all of you, and I'm so proud and thankful that RCC was supportive of us starting this program. I mean, this is what it's about. Every one of you, as a college, we can feel so good to our community and employers about the skills you have and sending you out as graduates of the Career College program. We can stand by that and be very proud of every one of you and know what you've learned, how to get a job, how to keep a job, your basic skills. And I also want to thank these two fine instructors. And my colleagues and the administration for giving us the creativity to work with Voc Rehab to do this program. And I remember Amber, Lakeista Knox and I and Adrian would go out to schools for like the last 4 years, and we tried different things. And Amber, I remember you asked a lot of questions that day, and it is so good to see you on this stage. And Mr. O'Neill, thank you for being here and the support. I feel like you guys get it. You're going to be sending us more students. We're going to be expanding this program. And I'm just delighted to think about what the future holds for us all. All right, graduates, if you'll all stand, we have some business to do. I'm going to call your name, and then you'll come up to the stage and shake hands, and then come back to your seat, but I don't want you to sit down yet, okay? Thomas Roy Bergeron. Amanda Danielle Decker. Sandra Southern Edwards. Amber Marie Howell. Ashton Akil Johnson. Izelia Janice Lynn. Misty Michael. It is now time for the turning of the tassel. This is a ceremonial procedure that we practice as part of graduation. Put your left hand on your tassel, and your tassel should be hanging on your right side. So take your left hand, go across your body, grab that tassel on the right. By the power vested in me by the state of North Carolina, I now pronounce you graduates of the Rockingham Community College Career College Certificate in Greenhouse Nursery Assistant Program. You may now move your tassel to the left. Congratulations.
All right. Well, you guys, Career College has been a dream. So first, I'd like to say thank you to the RCC Foundation for your financial support in making dreams come true. It was our dream at RCC and also our students' dream. So thank you. So before we close the ceremony, I want to say on the behalf of faculty, staff, and administration, congratulations, graduates. Also, congratulations to family and friends who have helped all of us arrive at this occasion. Students, thank you for participating in our Career College. Thank you for choosing RCC and allowing us to shine through you. So at this moment, think about everything that has brought you here. Your classroom experiences, any stress, all of your efforts, but it's all come together today. Another door awaits you with lots of opportunities. So you will have that time to apply all the information and experiences and wisdom that you've gained. Hang on to your character in that next opportunity. Sure, you may have some challenges, but you'll get through it. Keep pushing through. Congratulations.